Great news continues for the Lightning. First, it was Steven Stamkos, followed by Victor Hedman, Andrei Vasilevsky, and now a guy who's been here his entire career and just signed a 7-year contract extension to stay. It's really welcome news for Lightning fans that Alex Killorn will remain with the Lightning. Alex, congratulations. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Were you expecting this, if you think back a couple of years ago, that you'd be here for, well, life now?
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't think about it much. I was just kind of, just playing hockey, I guess. But it's exciting, I think, when a team shows that they're committed to you for a 7-year term. It's obviously really exciting, especially with the other guys that have signed, and it seems like everyone's gonna be back. So exciting going forward.
Alex, just talk about that collective mentality, if you can. Take us behind the scenes. And I know every negotiation in your agent is done individually, but did you have conversations with Steven Stamkos and Hedman and some of these other guys that have signed basically for less than they probably would have gotten on the free agent market to stay together? I mean, have you had conversations about it?
Yeah, I think, I talked to Steven, just kind of asked him about his negotiation and how that went, and Hedman as well. And I think, it was one of those things where they took, considerably less money to stay here. I mean, it's a place where people want to be. When your captain, Steven Stamkos, makes a commitment of 8 years to Tampa, I think it sets a precedent for the other guys. And I know in my negotiations that was part of it. Stammer and Hetty took less, so we hope everyone else does, so we can keep our core together. And I'm just excited.
We're talking to Alex Killorn at 26 years old, who just signed a 7-year deal to stay with the Tampa Bay Lightning. It seems like you guys all get in a room together and say, you know what, we were real close 2 years in a row to winning a Stanley Cup. Let's sign for a few less bucks and get this thing done. Is that almost the way it is?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the mentality. When you're so close, and a lot of your players are young players that are part of the core, you just want to make sure you keep as many guys together as possible. And in a cap system, it's so tough to do that. But I think locking up Hedman and Stammer, two are really important players, kind of sends a message to everyone else, and everyone wants to be in Tampa. It's a place where it's great to live here, and when you have a chance to win the Cup every year, you can't ask for much more than that.
Alex, any truth to the rumors that Eisman wanted to keep you just to get the team GPA up as a former Harvard star?
I don't know about that. No, that's what Andre Schuster's there for.
And what's up with Arby's? You guys are always talking about going to Arby's.
They got the meats.
I don't know. It's an inside joke about Callahan. He loves his Arby's. So
it's Callahan.
He started it.
Get him some Arby's. It started with Brendan Morrow, actually.
Oh.
When he was on the team, it was a little inside joke. But yeah, we keep that going.
Hey, you're a killer in the playoffs. It's amazing the numbers you've put together in the playoffs. When you look back and see, if we only would have been able to not had Stamkos injured, if our Ben Bishop wasn't hurt twice, do you look back and think, oh my goodness, it was right there for the taking?
Yeah, I don't look at it so much like that. It was, we played well. It just, there's a couple of things we got to do to get to that next level and to win the Cup. It's unfortunate that things like that happen, but that's just part of hockey. Injuries happen, and you just got to do the best with what you're given. But like I said, going forward, we really want to win a Cup, and I think we're going in the right direction.
Alex Killorn joining us here, recently signed 7 years, $31.15 million. Alex, I watched a little bit about your story coming up through the ranks on the Inside the Lightning, great features that they do. And I know you were involved in some other sports as well, but did you ever think of, when you were growing up playing hockey and some other things that you would get to this point in your life where you're making over $30 million playing hockey? I mean, when you're at Harvard, did you think that was something that was in the offing?
I don't think so. I think that's why I went to Harvard.
Good idea.
It's definitely not something that I expected. I don't think you can expect it, especially when you're younger. I know when you get drafted, you're excited, and then you make the team. But it seems like it's all happened pretty quickly. Really fortunate to be in this situation. Even to be Yzerman let me play at Harvard. I could have left early, but I was never forced to leave early. And I got to graduate there. So and now to, like you said, signing a 7-year deal with the Lightning, it's sort of surreal.
Alex, you talk about why guys want to stay here. Great place to live, chance to win the Stanley Cup. When you talk to friends around the league, do they ask about Jeff Vinik and Steve Yzerman? Do they ask about living here and how great it is? And what do you say to them?
Well, I think, everyone loves to come down to Florida. Just being in Florida is great. But I think they don't ask as much because I think it's just known what an owner Jeff Vinik is and what he's done for the Lightning and what he's done for the entire city. And then obviously Yzerman has done a great job also. I think guys kind of compare cities, and I think Tampa is definitely up there and one of the destinations where guys would like to play for.
Alex, when you talk about the consistency now that you guys have had from year to year, playing with the same guys, how important is that for you? And also, does it allow you guys to just keep getting better exponentially because you don't have to reinvent things from year to year because it's mostly the same core?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a certain, we can rely on certain guys, and you know what you're going to get from certain guys. And I think the longer you play together, the more chemistry that's built. And for the past 2 years, our team has really kind of been unchanged. And I think with the players that we have, there's great players that love playing with each other.
When you see and talk about the core, and next up would be Kucherov, have you had conversations with him? Has there been times when you go, well, yeah, how close are you? Or has he confided in you? Has there been any talk about Kucherov's re-signing?
I've been texting with him, but he's he's Russian, so it's kind of hard to text. But I don't know much about what's going on with him. I'm sure something will get done soon.
Does he text you in Russian?
No,
or bad English?
It's like a broken. He's pretty good, though. He's gotten a lot better since he's been here.
All right, Alex, since we mentioned Arby's, let's find out a little bit more about you. What's your fast food go-to? Or do you even eat fast food?
Fast food? Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes. I think Wendy's is my fast food go-to.
Nice choice.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Spicy chicken at Wendy's. Very nice.
Alex, have you got a place that you already bought? You got a place to live? I'm sure you got a place to live, but have you thought about a new house?
I bought a place in Tampa 2 years ago, and I don't think I'm I don't have a family or anything, so I like it in my building, and maybe in a year or so I might do something different, but I'm pretty happy with my where I am now. I
think I know your building because my buddy Dr. Brian seems to like hanging out at times.
Yeah. He parks beside me.
Yeah, right.
Tell Tyler Johnson to buy something and get out of my apartment building because he's making way too much racket up there. I'm just saying. So what do you do for what about music? What are your musical interests and concerts? Any favorite concerts you've been to this summer?
Favorite concert? I haven't been to any concerts this summer yet, but it kind of I like country music and rap music, so I guess both ends of the spectrum. I haven't. I don't know. Maybe I'll go see. I think Kanye West has a concert, and I go see that.
Yeah, well, I tried Dirk. I just went to see Dirk Bentley. He was asking for you, by the way. So I would stick to the country concerts if I were you.
And you said you're you don't have a family, so you're a single guy. What's your idea of a perfect woman, Alex?
Perfect woman. Wow. Someone who's smart and funny, I guess.
All right, we'll keep our eyes out.
Smart and funny. That was very diplomatic. Yeah. Not one physical attribute that you threw out there. That's very diplomatic.
Alex, congratulations on re-signing.
He went to Harvard, I can tell.
Right. Yeah. We appreciate you being on with us, and congratulations on staying here. Contract extension. It's great to keep the core together. Thanks, and the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Alex.
All right, buddy. See you.